Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get cozy. Let's get comfy. You know the deal, man. Listen, MIC Podcast, episode 176, where everyone is a master of their own creation. My guest today, listen, it's another dope person, so you don't got to worry about that. But let me just get into a little bit of what they're about. She is the stylist and manager of Branded and Butler, and also is a content creator, just talking all things sports, fashion, swag, lifestyle, drip. We're here with Jasa Brochetti. What's going on, Jace?
Good. How are you?
I'm chilling, yo. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming through.
I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
No, definitely. Last time, we even met you for like the first time whenever Jillian came through. Just for her episode, and we were chopping up after the episode, and we were definitely like, definitely gotta get you on as well. So yeah, so
we needed
thank you for coming through, just taking the time. Again, I'm sure there's people out there who are already familiar with you, but we're just gonna take this time to just get to know you, your story, just really flesh out how you got to this point in your career, and just see what you got going on. So I'm sure people will appreciate this perspective of you.
I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, no,
Love
definitely.
To have your viewers see.
You're from so are you from Butler?
I am not Katanning.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
It's about an hour up north, middle of nowhere, redneck country.
Yeah,
What I call it. Yeah,
I've driven like past like the exit to get to Katanning and shit like that.
Well,
like
the funny thing is, you'll get to that exit, but you still got like 45 more.
That's hilarious. Damn, I didn't know it was like that. Okay, word. So how was just life growing up in Katanning for you? Was it pretty much a small town vibes? Like, yeah.
My class was like 120, and that was like one of the biggest classes in a couple years. So yeah, it was different because I wasn't into a lot of things that people up there were. Like, I got made fun of for wearing Jordans to high school.
Got you. Okay.
One
of those situations.
White
one of those. One of those settings.
But
you got a fresh pair on right now. If I got these shits are fire. Yeah.
The Carmelas.
Right. Facts.
Yeah. So I've always just it's funny because I never was really into fashion like runway. I would beg my parents to put a game on early before like the tunnel fits were a thing.
Interesting. Okay.
I just wanted to watch the pregame to see what the guys and women's sports weren't big when
right.
Just to see what they were wearing.
Yeah, facts.
Like Allen Iverson. Yeah.
Oh, he changed literally how.
Yeah,
he changed the face of how niggas show up to games. Like,
yep,
you know what I mean? So.
And I still go back and watch. Obviously, we're the GOAT today. I love watching The Last Dance.
It's a great documentary. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, facts.
But from the fashion perspective.
Yeah, fact. No,
Jordan had that swag.
Yeah, he definitely had fits. Me personally, I fucked with Rodman swag. Rodman Rodman was way.
Bro, I did. I wore a Dennis Rodman jersey to went to Dreamville Fest.
Okay, word.
And I got people like offering money for his jersey off my back.
That's
crazy. Like the true vintage one.
For real.
And all dudes are wearing jerseys to a festival.
Yeah, right.
I didn't see a single person in Rodman. I was like,
right.
I did my thing.
Yeah, no, and like that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I love when you can just get a piece where it's like,
this is different.
Yeah, niggas don't have this. And it's cool. I don't even have to wear this. I just know I have it.
Yeah.
And people don't got it.
Yeah.
So no, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I styled it up with, because Rodman was a huge like biker type dude.
Yeah, right.
So I found some vintage Harley boots, a little like red leather skirt.
Nice.
And then I had like a Harley bandana. So I went full biker Rodman jersey. Like
fire.
Yeah, it was
dope.
Fire, yeah.
So did you have any other creative outlets when you were a kid, or was it really just fashion and sports that just kind of caught your eye? Like,
yeah, like honestly, I wasn't big school person.
Yeah.
I just don't have the attention span for it. I went to college, but
Where'd you go?
Robert Morris.
Okay, word. All right,
Yeah,
word. All right.
yeah. So I went there for sport management business.
Okay, word. Yeah.
But no, my creative outlet was honestly like I grew up in a family full of boys.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where my tomboy comes from. But
How many brothers do you got?
I got one brother,
Okay.
but I got 15 boy cousins.
Okay, got you. Got
And
okay,
the
yeah.
only other girl, she lived far away. So
Okay,
it's
got
like,
you.
know, like,
So Thanksgiving
yeah.
was like definitely
we're
like
playing
the turkey bowl, yeah, all that.
We're playing straight tackle football. Yeah, like I'm breaking.
Would you play? Talk about like.
Oh
you
hell
play?
yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah! Like my cousins didn't mess around with me. Like they're like, you're gonna learn.
Yeah, word.
So no, just like I just grew up with like a how do I want to put it? A locker room type.
Yeah, right.
I
Yeah.
don't know, and just sports.
One could say you have that dog in you.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Is that dog somewhere in there? Yeah.
It's in there. It's in there. I got a little fire.
Okay, word. All right.
But yeah, just sports. I always love clothes. I wouldn't say like fashion, but like I said, I watch sports to see like athletes were my inspo. I didn't care about like Hollywood, that type of stuff, like Kobe, MJ, Allen, Iverson, like all those. Yeah, that's what I looked up to. Whatever they were wearing, I wanted to put on.
I feel that.
And like I said, I went to predominantly white school,
Yeah,
so
right.
I was the weird one.
Yeah,
You know
facts,
what I
facts.
mean? Yeah, but that's what I love to throw on and stuff.
Absolutely. So, like, when do you, I guess, first remember taking like a true interest in fashion? Would you say?
I just always loved it.
Okay.
Like, I think it kind of comes from my dad too. My dad's not like fashion, but he won best dress in high school.
Okay, I mean, sure. Well, there you go.
So
you know where the gene comes from,
yeah,
like.
And like anytime we would go shopping, he would always make a joke of it, like, "Okay, go try everything on. Let's do a fashion show."
Yeah,
so like
right,
I come out like, "You liked it?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I
yeah.
just like grew up. My parents were very supportive of it. They loved, me throwing different things, even though. Shout out to my parents for paying for all those clothes when my
Yeah, right, yeah.
I look back and I'm like, dang.
Yeah,
thanks.
right, yeah, right.
But yeah, just
So it was just like always just like a factor for you, pretty much.
I just love to show my personality through how I dress.
Yeah, I feel
it's
that.
kind of always been a thing for me.
I'm kind of the same way. Like it's like probably like when I kind of got to college is kind of when I just started like however I'm feeling. Like it's just I don't know if I really did it consciously. It was maybe just a part of me kind of just growing up, I guess.
Yep.
But like it just turns out,
best style comes from is your authentic self.
Yeah, right, first.
That's when I like to style my clients, I like to get to know you first. I'm not just trying to throw stuff on you. Like, I like to get to know you. What do you like? What are your interests? What are your passions? Because my motto is you should already walk into a room and speak to who you are without saying a word. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of just like my thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be throwing you in something that, one, you're uncomfortable in.
Yeah, right.
Two, it's not speaking to who you are. You know what I mean? So that's why I always love to wear sports stuff. Because I want to talk sports 24/7.
Right.
So,
no, that's
what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, just like, I mean, you could tell is what I've been to just really by the way I dress. Like you can tell what I fuck with. Like,
right,
it's just,
that's what I'm saying.
It's just super transparent.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, right.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah. And I try to like preach that to a lot of people. Like the trends are cool, don't get me wrong, but you have to have a base to you.
It's
no,
like it's just like because no facts. Like certain trends, it's like like
I get it.
There's certain trends that are just kind of like like they're just kind of like ingratiated into just like whatever the ecosystem is. But you're 100%. You gotta have a swag base to you. Let's just keep it real.
Oh,
you gotta have a steez base to you.
Oh, 100%.
You can't 0 times 0 is still 0. Like you can't make something out of nothing. Like
that's when I start seeing like I've been really turned off with some of the WNBA fits. Like some of these stylists are fitting these girls like they're going to the club.
Yeah,
like,
right.
That ain't what it is.
Yeah, right.
We're here for business.
Yeah, right.
Let's get you to speak to who you are.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Kelsey Plum. She be throwing that shit on.
She does.
Facts.
She does. our Sydney Bonanero, she's
Yeah, okay, word, all right.
she does a lot of Kelsey.
Oh, for
Anything
real?
Sid does
Okay.
is top tier.
You can just tell that, yeah, she had a hand in it. Yeah,
Yeah, like
facts.
she needs to take over the league, in my
Right,
opinion.
right.
Yeah. But it's just like, bro, you're really paying someone to
Yeah.
make you look good,
Yeah, right.
you know?
Yeah.
And with some of the, even like the NBA and NFL, like, y'all look cool. Like, you got designer on,
Yeah.
cool, but it still be looking cheap.
Yeah.
Like, you're paying $20K for this fit.
Yeah, or just to be like a designer billboard, like,
And it's,
just like Louis
yeah.
Vuitton this or like car. It's just like, all right, like,
And it's cool. Like, I love like a Louis bag or maybe some Prada shades. Throw in a little flex.
yeah, right.
We don't gotta go top of the line.
Top to bottom, like, yeah.
And you're putting on like leather and designer, but you're still looking like you shopped off Shein.
Exactly, right.
Yeah,
exactly. No.
Good quality.
Real shit, yeah,
so,
yeah.
That's why I like to vintage fashion. It's
Yeah.
like you don't have to do much.
Yeah, no, yeah,
the
really at
quality
all.
and detail speaks for itself.
Type
you know?
vibes, and I don't know, like if you're like into like that whole thrift vintage scene, it's kind of opens, yeah, like it's different, like it just opens up, like I just go off of like a feeling, like if I fuck with it, I'm gonna just grab it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll figure out what to do with it.
And like,
you
I
know,
don't care. I'd rather, because you're gonna be walking out of the house looking like no one else.
No, yeah,
like
facts.
You're gonna have your own unique vibe to you.
Exactly.
And I don't care, like if I got this cool shirt, like I'm pretty sure I got a hole in it.
Yeah, no, bro, don't even like.
I don't care.
Two big joints in my fucking. I don't but like I'll fuck with this dress shit like that. Like there's like but there is a point though. Like there is kind of like commercially overly distressed. Like, but then there's just like some kind of swaggy wear and tear.
Yep.
That I fuck with, So no, I definitely feel you, but and like you even kind of touched on it, just like even kind of like when we're talking, but like what does like style mean to you? Like what does like having style?
Personality.
Okay.
Like that's truly what it is, and that's why I love getting new clients, but I always tell them like you need to know who you are first. Like I'm not just gonna throw something on you, because when I put my name on,
yeah,
that's my work.
Yeah, facts.
So it's funny. I will one of the fighters that I style, his name's TJ. Shout out TJ. When I first started styling him, he was very, basic. Just want to keep it, light, whatnot. And now I'm throwing like freaking mink coats on him. He's really stepping out of his comfort zone. Okay. And I love that.
Yeah.
Because it's like once I start styling them, I don't know, their personality like grows.
Yeah.
And I love to see it. Like
they maybe just like needed like a little bit of guidance.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Just to kind of see where they fit in, I guess, and like I don't even like but like where they felt comfortable. Let me just like I would rather say, and then I mean you know how it is, like once you get your wings, you ready to fly and shit. So
exactly.
yeah,
that's it. So like, once we started messing around with like what he liked, what he didn't like, we figured it out. Now he's like, all right, just throw anything on me.
Yeah, facts.
And that's like the best moment being a stylist is when you get someone out of their comfort zone, they love it, and then just like making someone feel great.
Yeah,
like
right.
TJ was like, I literally walked in that bitch and felt like I was ready to kill someone in the ring because how I was dressed.
I was killing them outside the ring.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So it's just like nice to see. I always steal Deion Sanders' quote: "Look good, feel good, play good." Like, you know what I mean? And it has truth to it.
Shout out to Deion too. Another Steez God. No,
yep.
Deion was
different.
One of them. Yeah, nah. Deion was wavy for sure.
Yeah.
And so like I mean, would you say that like sports was really like your primary, like one of like the core elements that just really inspired you, like as far as fashion goes? Like was there any other
absolutely
things that you maybe pull from?
100% sports. I mean, like I do like the magazines, just like look
right.
But like I just didn't find inspo.
Yeah,
and it's crazy because my parents have always like, they never questioned my journey. They just never saw the vision.
Yeah, right.
And I've always told them, like, this fashion and this sports thing, they go hand in hand.
I mean, facts, right.
And now it's played out within, like, the last 15, 10 years.
And, I mean, like, you mentioned him off camera, but, like, AI was a huge part of that. Like he was the one of the bridges to that.
They
Like
literally made a
fashion
dress
sport.
code 'cause
Yeah,
of him.
facts.
Like, that's a neat
Facts,
reason.
facts. No, 100%. Please don't expose your cornrows when arriving to the game. Please
Don't be wearing.
Yeah.
Don't be wearing that over.
Please tuck all chains when arriving to the arena, folks.
Exactly. And then like Jordan came out with the whole sneaker movement.
Yeah,
It was 'cause
there
of
you go.
Jordan.
Yeah,
Like,
facts. That's true. That's true.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not a whole culture.
I mean, that shit turned lethal. Like, yeah, like
That's what I'm
people willing to stab each other over these shoes. Like,
Yeah.
for real
like,
though.
Nike didn't even want to give him a chance.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, imagine what Nike would be right now.
Oh, I mean,
Jordan.
I'm sure they're asking themselves the same, the same question. Like,
So before Jordan even signed with them, Converse was like the Jordan back in the day. It was Converse,
for sure.
Reebok,
Adidas, low-key kind of. Yeah, okay,
Adidas,
word.
Yeah,
all right.
Adidas was in the like hip hop scene.
So I'm saying, like, shout out to Run DMC. I mean, they pretty much blew up the shell tops, and like, like from there it was kind of like a staple within hip hop. More so, obviously, like, you got, like all that shit, but like it was just Adidas, like you said, Converse, and
Converse.
What was the other one that you mentioned? Reebok. Yeah, facts.
Like
right.
Converse had Bird, Magic, like
yeah,
they had
no,
big stars.
100%.
Yeah. So, Nike took a chance and look what they got.
Oh, right.
$1 billion company,
Literally,
baby.
yeah. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah. That's what I just look for. I like players who really speak through their fashion, like SGA, Shaggy Alexander. His style is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He could do a little bit more vintage. SGA, if you ever see that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He's more designer.
That's low key. I mean, like, obviously he's like, nice on the court, but that's kind of even when just, I want to say pop culture. I was like, that sounds corny to me, but like, just like I'm gonna just even say like on my TL, like, just that's what popped up. Like, it was, people saying like, yo, this fit is kind of crazy. And like, it was. I was like, I respect it, but it wasn't until he started dropping third. I'm just like, all right, nigga, let me see what you got going on.
Yeah.
It wasn't, yeah.
He's like walking in like Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
It's different.
100%. And like that was even before he's at the point in his career now. Like, this is probably when he started like making the first team All NBAs, where like he was doing all the extra fashion shit for sure. Yeah.
Imagine how the Clippers feel after trading him.
Hey, I mean, it was, but it's like when it comes to sports though, it's like shit like that. Could they have sat on Shea and he had been Shea in on the Clippers, sure, but it's like maybe at the time he just wasn't fitting, like it's just like the development maybe wasn't fitting the pace that they were trying to go, or
that's why
so it's like
that's why I have respect for the Thunder, because that their owner and GM have like been at this for like 18 years, and they literally built that team.
That's what I'm saying, like, and that's why you can respect even them getting the chip, because like it's just all young talent, all like they all drafted this talent, and like you said, they were just quietly collecting these picks, like quietly but unquietly. Like, it's just like, no, yeah, just give us these picks. Yeah, we'll trade it. Yeah, just give us the picks.
Yeah,
just give us the picks.
Easy.
That's
yeah,
it.
We'll do
just
it.
Give us the picks, and then boom, you get Chet Holmgren, you get a Jalen Williams. You know what I mean? You get,
I think Alex Caruso was a huge piece for that.
Alex Caruso was probably
he was a
bro, because like and shout out to TJ McCollum too, because like he's from the Berg. He's from the Berg too.
Baby,
He's from the Berg, bro. And was giving it to niggas on the court, bro.
He had better games than
Come on, bro. Come on. Don't get me started, bro.
Yeah.
That number 0 on the Pacers, facts.
I know.
Facts.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a big Tyrese fan.
I'm not, bro. And it's not like listen, I'm just saying I'm a hater. I'm a hater. I'm a Tyrese Halliburton hater. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And this, listen, I can respect as far as like, I'm a never, and it's like when I say hater, like I'm just, it's all in jest, man. It's all, this is the spirit of sports. But it's just like the media driven narrative about him, bro. They were talking like he was the second coming of PGs. See, and I'm like,
it was, but it was like, he is very, how do I want to put it? It was either he's the second coming or this kid is so overrated. What the hell is he doing? So it's just a very different balance.
He's a polarizing player, but
that's the word I was looking for. Yep.
Realistically though, it's like he'll have a job in the league forever. You know what I mean? But like the conversations they were putting him in, just like as far as like the tier of player I'm just like, listen,
I get it.
bro.
Yep.
Is he the heart of the team? Sure. Like, can he give you a surge? Like, he's a good facilitator. I'll give him that. He may not necessarily like be scoring, but as far as getting like his team going and like the offense is cool, bro. He just couldn't put up the points or like affect the game on like an offensive level.
Right.
So it's like that's kind of where I'm just like, bro, if you're like this star like leader on your team, bro, like how do you have 4 points at the fourth quarter? Like, and we're looking to shout out to Obi Toppin, shout out to Mathurin, bro. Like these are the names that are go ahead.
Them trading Miles Turner.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
I don't get it either, but
I did not see that coming because
he went to
him and Tyrese were the pillars for that franchise moving forward.
Miles and Siakam, bro, like you definitely want to keep them together if you're asking me. But
that's what I thought.
I don't know. Maybe they thought that, I thought we could, do it with this team, but, because like, especially trading Miles too, because he was such a threat at the perimeter. Like you can't just leave him open if he has like an open three. Like, you definitely got to close out.
Tyrese is going to be out all next year.
Yeah,
he's got that Achilles.
So
which
like is, that's that. And like I hated the fact that even happened. Because like I want him to be like healthy just throughout the game, just to be like, yo, bro, like is this your king? Is this your king?
Yeah.
But.
You are a hater.
Yeah. Listen, I told you, bro. And it's the media's fault. Like if they weren't saying, it's just the conversations around him got crazy. I'm just like, and then like I'm looking at the stats. I'm like,
yep. I mean, but he did hit all those game winners. So
is he?
But
he could be.
I will say TJ should have taken over some of those games.
No, I mean,
he should have started over Tyrese.
100%.
You could tell he was hurt.
Yeah.
And TJ was getting any basket he wanted.
Yeah, right.
So
at certain points, but and one more thing before, because we gotta get back to no facts. But like one more thing, it was like, all right, if he made all those clutch shots, cool. But then we gotta start putting Robert Horry in the same breath as Michael Jordan. Then fuck it. If that's what we're doing, if making clutch shots and winning games is all you gotta do, then fuck it. Robert Horry's the greatest of all time.
Right.
Fuck it, bro. Like, come on, son. Come on, son. Come on.
Well, that's what I think. The biggest thing for me with like the MJ LeBron thing is the media has ruined it. We can't just look at both of them.
Yeah.
Like these are top two needle movers, and we got to live through both of them.
Yeah, fair.
But it's always the media. Who's better? Who's this? Who did
that's
this?
Their job, man. Like that's what keeps people in the seats. But I mean, just like even talking about sports. So like, what like is basketball the sport that pretty much just opened your eyes to just like being a sports fan and all that?
Oh no, I'm a football girl.
Word?
Through.
Okay, word.
Football's
okay,
my number one love.
Okay.
Football it is. I'd say football, basketball.
Yeah, facts.
I watch everything. Like last week, I was watching Wimbledon tennis. Like,
okay, no, and like you even went to the U.S. Open or
Heck yeah.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Inspired. Me and Joe went.
Yeah. Word. Yeah.
That was a great experience. Yeah. Just like the types of people that are there, and like the money.
Yeah.
Like I know money ain't everything, but like just think of the sponsorships.
Yeah.
Rolex, Benz, like. It's money, networking,
yeah.
And it was a great time too. Like,
it looked like a vibe for sure.
Oh, it was so fun. But golf people, y'all need to get your fashion together. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was very underwhelming. Me and Joe were like, "What is going on here?" But yeah, football has. That's what started.
I feel that Steelers fan. I'm assuming.
Huge Steelers fan.
Okay.
That's. My dad and I, Saturday, college football, sit down all day and watch football. Like, from the time I can remember in diapers. Like, my dad taught me the game. So, like, I know the ins and outs of it.
Facts.
I've just always loved it.
Yeah.
But football, basketball are probably the top two. Like I'm putting, no matter who's playing, I'm putting a game on.
I was gonna say like my sports journey personally was like, and like I've always generally liked it. You know what I mean? And like I would before like I guess like my adult life, just kind of like if I was hanging with homies, like and like if there was a game on. For me personally, earlier in life, it was combat sports.
Okay.
Like UFC and all that shit.
Yep.
Like that was kind of like my.
I was a huge WWF.
Oh, I mean, I'm still
Monday
still
Night
a
Raw.
huge what? I'm still a huge wrestling fan.
That was-
Son. What, bro? Like it, like yeah. I mean, wrestling is
Yeah.
a pillar of my fucking identity. But as I kind of, cause like like I went to Penn State when Saquon was playing.
Okay.
That was like truly the first time my eyes like would just open to football. Like, cause he was playing football just differently.
He's
different. Like he was jumping off the pitch like a basketball player with some of the shit he was doing. I'm like, wait a minute, you could do. Like, I'm like, yo, you could do that on the football field. Like
play last season, that's the cover of Madden.
Yeah, no,
coming out.
as
like,
it should be. Bro. He jumped over backwards over a father. Over a father, bro. This is crazy, son. This is a professional football player. He jumped, bro.
And it wasn't
crazy.
just a back, like he juked him out
and
turned.
Listen, son.
He's
shout to the Valley. Shout to the Valley.
Different.
That's a Valley product. That's a Valley product, bro. But no, like it was when I first saw Saquon, I was like, word, like this is just different. And then shout out to Mike, like, we graduated and all that, and he just kind of really just like was breaking down certain aspects of football. Man, I'm just like, interesting, you know what I mean? So then like once I like kind of caught it, I was like, oh, wait a minute, this shit. I mean, it really is the greatest team sport ever. Like it's,
it is.
It's probably the greatest sport ever, to be real.
And
I'll be real.
If you like break down plays, like these dudes they have to be so intelligent.
Yeah, no facts.
If you make it to the pros, like you got to be on a different level of intellect.
100%.
Because if the play breaks down, what
100%.
You got to know everything.
And then it just puts into perspective some like the crazy moments you've seen. Like, yo, like he got this off in his own line was trash. Like, what I mean? It's just like certain stuff. I'm just like, yo, crazy. And then, like basketball has always been like in the mix for me. I've played like negligibly, like from like, what was it, like 5th grade to like.
I think that's when I started.
Maybe 7th, like maybe 8th, bro. Like, bro, I remember like I was in gym class and like we had like just like a mini basketball tournament, bro, and I was with like the one dude who was like everyone knew he was just
he
going to like just go like, bro, he was like 6'2" in like 8th grade and shit. So like so he was
we already knew
bro, he was different. And then like we were playing 2 girls on the basketball team. Again, it was gym class, but bro, the one the one showing on the battlefield, he was frying me, bro. Frying me, dog. Hated that matchup.
Not good matchup.
Yeah.
She attacked your weakness.
No, I was dish god that game. I was like, put up the basket, you 6'2". We ended up winning clearly, but my matchup was frying me.
That's the reason. So I was a cheerleader and dancer, but the reason now I was good at cheerleading, so I loved doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did competitive, but high school cheerleading, legit, the only reason I did it was to be on the sideline and watch the game.
Okay,
like. I was still a great cheerleader.
Yeah, right. But you were trying to get an up close look.
I wanted the best seat in the house. That's
right.
legit why I cheered.
100%.
And I was the girl on the sideline, like yelling at the girls, like, "Pay attention!
Yeah,
this is happening because of this."
I'm
like
right,
trying to teach them. No
yeah. They were not yet. Okay, right. Yeah. Do you want to put on a jersey and go out there?
Pretty much.
That's funny as hell. Are you a baseball fan at all, or just regular NFL?
Baseball. I don't understand baseball as
much as like
basketball,
sure
things like that.
Me neither, to be real. Like,
but I think it's because we grew up in Pittsburgh. Think about it. We don't have like a true I mean, we have the Pirates, but they've sucked all our lives. So it's like,
well, the Pirates are, because like they're really the only team I'm gonna follow in baseball. Period.
Right.
Like I didn't really become a fan of the Pirates. I went to a game with Mike, like probably
one of the most beautiful ballparks too.
Yeah. No. It was a vibe. It was a great day. Who do we go with, bro? I know it was a Mike that day anyway, but it was like I can't remember if it was last year. I think it was last year. I have to say, and it was a great game, bro. Like it was
great vibe.
It went 10 innings and we won. Thankfully, yeah, thankfully, son.
There you go.
If we had lost, I don't know if I'd have been shagging it, but thankfully we won. I'm just like, yo, this shit was kind of crazy. It was a great game. I'm just like, I could like, generally follow what was going on. I'm like, okay, look, so maybe baseball ain't as overwhelming. So like, I kind of had like a base, like a relative base level knowledge, kind of, and then like I'm like, all right, like I can at least kind of scale from there.
Right.
The details.
I only know it because I played softball for a little bit.
Okay, where they go,
like but I follow all the teams, stuff like that. But it's not like football, basketball. I'll be watching film till like 2 a.m. just because I enjoy it.
No, bro, football is like I can generally say right now, like I love football at this point in my life. Like it's just. It's great, man, and I can't wait for football season. We're super close to that, but I know you got you said you went to RMU, studied sports management for a little bit. Like, what was kind of your plan when you were pursuing that? Like, did you have any opportunities once you left college in that realm? Like,
so I did. I never got to graduate. It's still on my list to do. Got sick, just like finances.
Yeah.
My grandma passed and she was like my lone sign. So, it's just like stuff didn't add up. It's just cool. Life happens. But yeah, I worked for the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, that's fire.
Bro. It was one of the best experiences of my life.
How'd you come about that opportunity?
So Robert Morris does a huge sport management conference every year. And I had offers to Detroit, the Kings, the Spurs. There was another team. Sorry, guys. This is a long time ago. So like 2015, 2016. So I just remember chatting with all the teams, And at the end, the Pistons came up to me, one of their managers, and was like, hey, we're all going out to Permanis. Come with us. We'll vibe, whatnot. Get there. We're having a good time. And he takes me to the corner. And he's like, listen, I really want you to work for us. What will it take? And at the time, it's when the Pistons were playing at the Palace. So, like, I was driving to the Palace every day. It was legit a dream.
Crazy.
But they also owned 3 other venues, and it was an internship, so I'd be working during the summer.
And Detroit ain't that far from Pittsburgh, is it?
No, it's like a 5-hour drive.
That's not terrible. Yeah, right.
I love Detroit. It gets a bad rap, but I loved it up there. But anyway, they had 3 like concert venues too, so they put on concerts all summer. And he's like, so you'll be selling Piston tickets. I was going into sales, but also concert tickets. He's like, who is your favorite artist right now? And I was like, J. Cole, Drake at the time. J. Cole's still my number 1 go.
Yeah.
But he's like, I think Drake just announced his tour. He's like, if I get you tickets, front row tickets, will you shake right now and say you're coming to the Piston? I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure.
Like, shook on it. He kept his promise.
That's dope.
It was when Drake toured with Future. I ended up knowing Future.
That's what a time to be a live joiner. Okay.
Bro, yeah, I was.
That's crazy, Jace. That's crazy.
Seeing
That's
Drake,
crazy.
like, sweat.
That's fire. That's fire.
It was.
Yeah. You seeing Drake sweat, I'm crying.
Phenomenal experience. Then I got to enjoy so many other concerts for free because I was working them, you know. I got to see Snoop and Wiz when they did their tour.
Okay.
Marilyn Manson, which was a crazy
one. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm sure. Marilyn Manson, son? Yeah. Hell yeah.
It was a different, like, culture shock.
Yeah, right.
But, like, honestly, it was one of my favorite jobs, driving into the Palace every day. Like, on break, you could go down onto the court and shoot around. The thing that I'll take away is we were walking around and they were shooting the upcoming season, like, promos. And I hear, hey, you want to throw an alley-oop? And I'm, like, in a dress and heels, like, doing a tour.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell yeah. Andre Drummond comes out.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, word, all right.
And he's like, yeah, throw me an alley-oop. So I threw the ball up and he dunked it for the promo video. I was like, I will never forget that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that was sick, yeah.
I mean, it's like, what made you, like, branch off into fashion solely? Like, you know, why didn't you, like, really just kind of stay in that world and, like, that realm?
So, like, it's very hard because I know what I can do, but a lot of companies won't hire you because, per se, I was an intern, but I was still one of the top salesmen there at the time. But they won't hire you if you don't have your degree.
Okay,
so there's a lot of things that I learned through that process, which is cool. Life happens, but yeah, I don't really even. I've always worked like retail too on the side.
Okay,
Like,
word.
so I've always, been involved with clothing. I moved down to Florida for a little bit. Ended up getting a manager job at a store called Windsor. It's
What
like
part of Florida?
St. Pete,
Okay.
Petersburg.
Okay, Petersburg.
Loved it
Okay.
down there.
All
Yeah,
right.
beautiful.
Did you just move out there just to
Yeah.
change the scenery?
My
or-
brother and I just moved. Wanted to see if we liked it. We loved it.
Yeah.
But that was like during the time of everyone moving down there.
For real.
Like 3 skyscraper apartments were up within like 4 months since we moved there.
Yeah, damn.
So like our rent went up like $1,000, and because we only signed a 6-month lease.
Wow.
We wanted to see.
It went up $1,000 after 6 months.
Bro, it was crazy.
What?
So we were like, we can't afford this, and then everything else was like touristy, So we're like, we'll bite the bullet. We'll move back home. It was a great experience.
Is St. Petersburg like was it like an expensive area like when you moved out there? Or yeah, so like you just even got way more expensive.
Yeah,
like
you're either like in a good area or there's no in between, or a terrible area.
You might
like,
dap up Kodak Black. Yeah, you might dap up Kodak.
No, I lived in the ghetto many times.
Yeah, right.
It, but I was like, I don't think my brother wants to do this. So, but yeah, shout out my brother because he's always on the move with me.
Yeah, right.
He's my little twin.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, so we ended up moving back. And then I got a job with Nordstrom.
Oh shit, okay.
So worked there for a little bit. Started just like styling. I was in the jewelry section, but you can like branch out and style people. So I was doing that. Great commission.
Okay.
And then COVID hit.
Yeah, the great divider. Oh yeah,
facts. Yeah, so I got let go, and I was like, all right, I got to get my shit together.
Yeah.
I got to figure my path out. Then I kind of just started thrifting heavily. Like I grew up thrifting with my grandma.
Okay.
So I knew what I was doing. But back then you lied about thrifting because it wasn't cool.
Really?
If you thrifted and you wore secondhand clothes, you were poor.
Type vibes. No.
But like I grew up secondhand clothing from my cousins.
That's funny you say that too, because when I was even, just kind of dipping my toes in thrifting, my mom was like, "Why do you want to wear like clothes someone else is worn?" I'm just like, I don't know, I like this shirt, like, and
it's cheap.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what shit was like $5, and I fuck with the shirt. Like,
yep.
The math is simple to me. I don't know. Like,
so my grandma taught me the ins and outs of thrifting. But like, I'd have cool clothes, but I'd lie about it. Like, hey, where'd you get that? I'd be like, oh, I don't know. Thrifted it because I didn't want to be, poor. And now it's kind of weird that it's like the cool thing to do.
Yeah, right. I know. So
I started thrifting, and I was like, I'm gonna start my own, just like reselling business. Start selling clothes, whatnot. I have a good eye.
It's like off Instagram or like
Instagram,
okay.
Depop.
I was about to say Depop. Yeah,
Depop.
right. When did Depop even pop up? Like,
that's a good question. It got really hot. I mean, I feel like everything got hot during COVID.
Yeah,
because
for sure. Yeah,
shit to do.
I would even say yes, cause like, cause like I was on Depop like.
But it was before COVID, though.
It was, because, like...
I think that's when it popped.
It was, like, before I moved to Colorado, I was kind of on Depop. That's, like, 2018.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
19-ish, so...
So just started doing that a little on the side. Because I knew that I had a good eye for things.
Yeah.
So I just pick up stuff I liked, sell it here and there, whatnot. And then... kind of just did that on the side, started doing content creation. I've always been on social media. I felt like I was good at it.
Yeah.
And then I was doing like outfit pictures before it was like cool.
Yeah, right.
Just like
it was just a part of your swag. Yeah, like that's just part of your swag.
And then
like...
COVID hit, and I had brands reaching out to me like, "Hey, we'll pay you to do this. We'll send you this." Like, I'm like, "All right, let's see where this goes."
Right.
And then one day I was just like scrolling. I found Branded. I've always followed them. And I was like, all right, I really want to get into this business. Like, let me be serious. I reached out to them. Went to have an interview. Me and the owner didn't even interview me. We just sat and talked for like 2.5 hours. Yeah, like 2.5 hours about life.
You chopped it, right? Yeah, right.
Like, all right, when you want to start?
Yeah, word.
And I was like, all right, let's do it. I started there March 2024,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of just grown into this styling thing where it's shout out my friend Trey. He's always
Oh,
called
Trey Tipton.
Trey Tipton.
Shout out to Trey Tipton, man.
Trey, shout
We
Trey.
definitely gonna have Trey up here, in the near future,
Yeah.
man, for sure.
But he's always randomly, we've been good friends for like 6 years now.
Okay.
He's always just randomly FaceTime me and like ask for my opinion on his outfits. He's
Yeah.
like, what do you think would go with this? Is this look good? Blah, blah, blah. So he kind of opened my eyes to that of styling. And then I start incorporating it more into the vintage world.
Yeah.
Because I was doing that at Nordstrom and stuff, but like, it was what it was. And then started just getting real into vintage, like especially the vintage sportswear, man. Like that's where I thrived. So, Trey gave me the idea. He was like, "Hey, why don't you start your own business? Like your shit is dope. Like you can do
Just
this."
go for it. Yeah, flex.
So, and then it really took off when his brother started doing MMA fighting, and he's like, "I'd like for you to style me for my first fight."
Oh, so that's Trey's brother. That's doing
TJ,
it.
yep. Yep.
Oh shit,
So-
that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that's fire.
So I styled Trey and him for the fights.
That's crazy, son. What? Yeah, that's
So
fire.
I think this next one I'm gonna do the whole team. I got like a vibe and aesthetic down.
Yeah.
Because I always like for them to match. Last one we did like a vintage western, like bad boy type vibe, and I always match the aesthetic too. So I was in like some hard western wear, stuff like that. But it just like opened up a whole new door for me. I'm like, okay, I can do this.
Facts.
And I'm making people feel good at the same time while doing it. So let's continue.
Let me ask you something about the reselling.
Yeah.
Son, because I remember, and it was all because of Depop though, bro. Like
Depop.
when I was getting heavy into because like me personally, I'm just a nerd straight up. I mean, if you ain't tell, you know what I mean? Like I'm just
I love
a
it,
fucking
yeah.
nerd just through and through, right? So my whole like just entry into like the vintage world was like I was just looking for like vintage comic book shirts, like, and those shits were so and like I'm still looking for those shits. Like the shit ain't stopped, but
bro,
on Depop,
we had a Marvel tee. It sold for $475.
Bro, so I'm I'm just kind of diving into this world, son.
Yeah.
And some of these shirts are going for $1,000 plus. I'm like, oh hell no, this shit is crazy.
The comic world, y'all.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yo, I was like what
collector shit,
bro. Like, again, I'm seeing some like on like the most extreme cases. I'm seeing shit go for like $3,000. I'm like, okay.
All right.
Okay, right here. Here's my stupid brain going. I'm like, right. So I'm like, yeah, like I could definitely like just like thrift shit, and like some like the more dope stuff I could like potentially sell, bro. I was just so naive to like what it would take to even have your own just virtual marketplace, but you have to. I mean, like it has to be your job. Has to be your job. It was just such a naive, just because like I was just interested in it. I was like, yo, maybe I could sell this shit, but I was like, yo, let me just be a consumer, man, because this shit was.
It's a lot.
I just want your take on like, how did you navigate that? Like, how did you even kind of get over the hump of like, oh damn, like I gotta treat this like a whole ass, like this is like a whole ass commitment. Like, did you like ever have that moment?
Yeah, a lot of the times. Yeah,
right.
I was like, do I really want to do this on my own? And then I would like fall off on it and then come back to it. But it was super easy. I took it for granted, but it was super easy for me to sell stuff because I don't know, I just have a good eye for stuff. So like shit was just selling for me, and it's not like I was making a great
no facts, but like you would sell some facts.
But then like after COVID, it just popped off so much. It was a hassle. I hate to say it, but like the younger generation of the people on Depop, I call them Depop demons. Like for real, these people are wild.
Like how? Like why? Like what's up? Like
my friend was at one and a gun was pulled.
What the fuck?
because
Oh,
people know how much this
oh
shit
shit.
goes for, and
Uh.
it's their livelihood.
Oh, damn. The YNs have hit Depop. The YNs have hit the thrift scene. It's over.
It's
Run
crazy. It's
it.
crazy. So
Holy
when I
shit.
discovered Brandon,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that they have their own rag house, like a warehouse where they get all their stuff.
Mm.
So I'm just going into this. I have no idea how a vintage store works, you
Yeah.
know? He's explaining everything to me, and I'm like, you have a full warehouse? He's like, yeah, we move about 80,000 pounds of clothes a month. And I'm like,
Crazy, bro.
bro, I want to be out there.
Yeah, that's
Take me out there.
crazy.
And that's where it started.
Mm.
And you go through so many hours of going through clothes. I don't even need to look at a tee or look at the tag to know it's vintage. I can just touch quality and I can tell if it's newer or it's old.
For real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What about like that, like fake vintage? Because like that's also something like I saw
That
too.
pisses me off.
Yeah, yeah. Like and like people will try to get it off for like $2,000.
Bro, it is, and it's crazy too how uneducated the consumer is of it.
Yeah.
Like I just had a dude in the other day. He's talking about he wanted to put a fit together, so I'm talking and he goes, "Yeah, like Dick's Sporting Goods has this new." He didn't say new. He said this vintage Jordan shirt. And I'm like,
Dick's Sporting
"Bruh."
Goods.
I was like,
Did you hear that
vintage?
sentence? Yeah, from Dick.
And he goes,
Dick's Sporting.
"No, they're calling it vintage." I'm like, these freaking companies
Yeah.
are playing the
You can't just acid wash a tea and throw some shit on it, call this shit.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
what they did essentially is take an old graphic
Yeah.
that they sold back in the day and just slapped it on a new tee
Uh,
and called it vintage.
yeah.
And I'm like, you're defeating the whole point here.
So is that, and you can even ask, so like, would that be considered bootleg, or is bootleg people actually acknowledging that it's fake and like just kind of doing their own thing with it, and like is like which one is considered bootleg? Like is there like an actual bootleg lane that like consumers are like, yo, fuck it, like I know it's not vintage or
Oh,
whatever,
people
like
will do that.
I'll fuck
Yeah.
with it, but
Yeah.
or like is bootleg more like the people that are trying to like take advantage of the consumer? Like
I think that's both.
it's both. Okay,
I see
word.
both lanes. Yeah, it's because they'll call it vintage. So that's why anytime I'm talking about vintage, I always say real vintage.
Yeah, right.
Or if you use the term true vintage,
Mhm.
true vintage is anything from the 80s and before.
Oh shit.
So that's like if you find like a 60s, 70s piece,
Tough.
like
That's fire.
the quality on it,
It's probably
like,
crazy.
you can't
yeah.
even
Yeah, you can't even replicate it. Yeah, right.
And that
facts.
shit goes for a lot.
I'm sure.
Of
Yeah,
money.
I'm sure.
Because it's actually true 100% cotton.
Exactly.
Or, another good detail or ingredient into a clothing is it's called Rami. Ramie, and that's like a very old material. So if you see any vintage shirt with that in it,
and it's a material.
It's a material.
What kind? Like what's like the texture of it?
It's
or
like it's not a silk, and it's not like a polyester, but it's very like
a thin.
thin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but they just don't use it anymore because it's so expensive to use, and now everything's being made.
Oh shit.
In polyester.
Yeah.
So then you go down other rabbit holes like this fast fashion stuff. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the clothes are being made out of chemicals that are cancer causing, which is crazy to me that we're purchasing clothes that we put on our bodies that have cancer chemicals in them.
Yeah.
And I always get my backlash is I shop fast fashion because I can't afford vintage. Well, not all vintage is crazy expensive.
Facts.
But if you think about it, you're going to buy, let's say you go on Shein, Temu, you get a t-shirt for $5. You're going to wash that thing twice, it's going to be done.
Yeah, right.
Like it's either going to shrink, its quality's going to go, you got to get rid of it. With a vintage piece, that thing is older than you. It's outlasted you already.
Facts.
So it's worth investing your money in because it's going to last due to the quality of it. I always preach about denim. Where can you find a pair of jeans under $80 anymore? Like for real.
That's true.
So why don't you either go thrifting if you can't afford vintage? I'll say Branded and Butler.
Yeah.
Because some of our denim, we don't.
No, son, y'all get son. I bought a denim vest from y'all. It's something like, and like I still haven't even got to properly rock it, but I know when it's time,
Oh, when it's
that
time,
joint's
it's
gonna
time.
come out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But like when I saw them, it's like, nah, this shit is crazy. Like I have to. Like
Yeah.
I got for like probably like like $15, maybe
Right.
20. Like
And that's what we sell. If you ever see Levi's, you're thrifting and you see an orange tab on them, they are old school. They are vintage. We sell Levi orange tabs for like anywhere from like 30 to 50
oh,
bucks,
bro, yeah,
which is still a steal.
yeah,
And it's real denim because none of the denim made anymore is real denim. It's
facts,
all fake.
yeah,
So it's like it's worth your investment because they're gonna last you,
yeah,
and you're gonna look. I always say you're gonna look like you have old money.
mm.
You don't want to look like you have this new money. You
Yeah,
want to look
right.
like you got the old money,
Yeah,
like
like
you
you
were
been
born
had
into
it.
this
Yeah,
shit.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. I feel
yeah.
that.
So that's always like my little preach. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, let me just put you in a vintage fit. If you hate it, cool, but I know you're gonna love it. There's
How
no saying no to
facts,
it. You
right?
know what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean?
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no. Facts.
yeah.
How did you come? Like, how did you go about? Because like I know you said like you were selling like trading his brother and all that, but like, how did you go about like getting some like your other clients? Like, was it just through connections or like were you out there like?
Connections,
Yeah.
and I I shoot my shot.
Yeah.
I do
Word up. Okay.
not care.
Okay.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna
Okay.
say
Yeah.
no. You know what I
Real
mean?
shit.
Like it's funny that we brought up TJ McCollum because during the NBA Finals, I slid in his DMs. I was like,
Okay.
"Yo, bro,
Yeah.
I'm
Berg shit.
local. I'm in Pittsburgh.
Berg shit.
You let me know."
Facts.
Like, and I know he's a simple dude.
Yeah.
He's a
Right. Right.
simple
Right. Yeah.
dude,
Yeah. Right. Right.
but like,
Hey, I mean, fuck it. I mean, you know,
hey,
why not? Yeah. Right.
get you simple, but you're gonna be so much more detailed and put together because it's top tier quality
Yeah.
clothing,
Right.
you know? So I just shoot my shot. Like I've been sliding in all the Steelers
Okay.
Wags DMs,
Okay.
like the wives, because you
Oh,
know,
okay.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
wives call the shots.
Wait, wags. What's a wag?
Like a athlete wife.
Is that like
That's the term that they
wags?
call them. They call them wags.
What's that
Yeah,
stand for?
wife. I don't know what it stands for, to be honest. Wife. I don't know.
Okay,
They call
word.
'em wags.
Okay, shout out to wags.
Yeah,
Fuck
shout out to the wags.
I hope that don't mean nothing crazy,
No.
son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that's what they call them.
All right, word up. All right, word.
No, I think we're good.
Okay,
It
word.
says it on
Yeah,
television.
okay,
We're good.
word up, word up.
But like, cause you know it's a thing now.
Yeah.
You go to games, you need fitted. Like you need a fit on. So I'm hoping once I get into their territory,
Yeah, no, I mean, listen,
they
that's
call this shot, so they'll be like,
that's what
"Hey,
I'm saying. That's a good
it's
play.
time.
That's a
It's
good
time."
play to hit the wobs up.
Yeah.
Like was that just like an original thought, or like was that just like a pro tip from someone? Like it's like, yo,
I just
you just
yeah.
thought that like
And
if I can infiltrate the wobs, it's over.
oh, it's over.
Yeah,
Because
facts.
wives always have to say,
Yeah,
you know that, you know that.
yeah.
And I feel like once the hubbies see,
Yeah.
all right,
right,
you're
right.
stunting more than me.
Yeah,
Who
no,
you doing?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yep.
But that's also like my very strong point. My strong point is game day fits.
Oh.
When it comes to sportswear,
Mm.
I don't think anyone's better than me.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Talk,
I'm a brag on myself.
Talk.
Because I love doing, like, my favorite thing to do is a sporty feminine look. Like a jersey with a skirt and some sneakers. Maybe put some bow on it. But, like, you still got the tomboy look, but it's still bringing out the feminine side. So I love doing that type of crap.
No, for sure. And I mean, like, just like you were like saying off camera, like some like the opportunities like you got coming through are like fucking crazy. So
I'm
like,
so excited.
shout out to you. I mean, like, how you just even like feeling about something, like, you can reveal or not reveal, like, totally up to you. But like, just how you feeling about some like the upcoming shit. Like,
so I'll reveal it. All my friends know because I've been bragging on it. Savannah Bananas. If any of you guys know Savannah Bananas, good connection. Alex Ziegler, Ziggy. He's one of the players. Good friend of mine. They're coming to Pittsburgh this year, so I reached out to him. I was like, "Hey, bro." Because they do a whole thing for if you're going to the hometown, that's their game.
Right,
so you're going
right.
to be doing a whole thing for him. I was like, listen, you can't be looking crookedy crap.
Yeah,
like,
right.
We going to get you right.
Yeah,
so he
right.
agreed. Shout out to him. Word must have spread around. I met some of the players, so they already knew what I was offering.
How you were giving it up. Yeah. Facts.
So I got him. Reese, he's the guy in the outfield. He always wears a cape. So we got a little character thing on that. I don't want to reveal that.
Okay.
Reese, Danny Hosley, He does everything for them. They call him the Shohei Otani of this fan
Oh,
base.
for
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
hilarious. But I mean, all
yeah,
right, word up.
yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping his girlfriend is an LA Rams cheerleader, so I'm hoping I get to her too. Danny, and then Kyle Perry. He's new on the team this year. He's one of the pitchers, and he just made a comeback. His appendix burst,
Damn.
so he just came back. So I'm like, we'll get you right for the Pittsburgh
Yeah,
game,
bro.
like,
Damn.
so I'm super excited for that.
Hell yeah.
And it's the vibe to where you would want to style, because their games are more about entertainment.
Yeah, right.
They're still playing baseball,
Right.
but it's an entertainment aspect.
100%.
So y'all got to show up, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm about to do that. So that will be fun. TJ has another fight coming up beginning of August. And then I wanted to announce we are doing it's going to be called a Vintage at the Venue. It's out in North Versailles. The guy who puts on the MMA fights, Hunter, his name is, we're going to be doing a full vintage festival there.
That's fine.
And it's during the Backyard Brawl Pit WVU.
Oh, shit.
So
Okay.
we're going to be putting on like a whole come watch the game.
Yeah.
We have a bar. We're gonna have a DJ. We're gonna have food. You
So
can
dope.
shop
Okay, yeah,
around.
right,
So
word,
it's
yeah.
just gonna be like
Dope
a full
vibe.
event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
So September 13th, y'all come out. That will be really fun. But yeah, just the next 2 months, man. I'm really looking
Booked
forward.
and busy. Yeah, hell
yeah.
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 Is there anyone that like you styled that like you're like, damn, like I'm like you want me to style you? Like has that been like a situation for you where you're just been like, oh shit, like you want me to style you? Like what the fuck?
No, I'm hoping soon though. I got some people in the works. Like I said, Trey's he's around football players all the
Yeah,
time.
no, of course.
So he's always sending me names, and we're like trying to get them in.
You said something like I saw on your MIG story like this one lady who was on ESPN.
Oh,
yeah.
Michelle. I style her. Yeah, sorry, that slipped my mind.
No, yeah.
Her name's Michelle Smallman.
Okay.
She works for ESPN. She does a podcast in the morning.
What's it called? Do you remember what it's called?
Unsportsmanlike podcast.
Okay.
Her guy named Evan Canny, and he used to play professional football, and Evan Cohen.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get the two dudes. I'm like been trying to push it on her, like let me sell.
Yeah, right.
But legit everything I send her, she wears.
That's
like
fine. Yeah.
I found she's a Green Bay Packers fan.
Okay.
And I found the dopest Green Bay Packers shirt. It was on Depop actually. That's where I found it.
Okay.
Selling it for like $20, and it was like
man.
a $200.
Hey man, come on, no Depop be having the.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, all right, no questions asked. I got it, sent it to her, and then usually I send her like a style box. I like to call it. So I just send her certain pieces. Because she already has a good wardrobe in her closet, so just like things to bring it together.
I fuck with that too, like the mystery box vibes. Like I like there's a man, forgive me, man, I'm blanking on the site, but like it'll be like $30, just a mystery box. You can get like a shirt, like a hat. Like I'm gonna start because like I really don't. It just kind of takes some of like the legwork out. Like just send me shit. Like I'll figure out what to do with it. Like you know what I mean? Just
so
send me
Brandon actually used to do that.
Okay.
But people would complain, like they didn't
About
like
what?
the pieces they got. They were and I'm like, bro, it's a mystery box.
Yo.
What you get, you know?
Start it back up and just add me to the list.
Yeah.
Fuck it, like
Yeah.
just send me.
No, I got you. If you want me
shit
to
out.
start sending you, I got you.
Hell yeah,
Take it to
yo,
the
yo,
factory.
hell
I got
yeah,
you.
yo. What the fuck?
Yeah, let me know.
I'm
Let
super into that.
just
Yeah,
let me know what you need, and I'll start picking.
for
send you
sure.
Pics
I mean, like I even gotta get out. Like I'm gonna just maybe take a day. You know, like maybe like on one of my just like I ain't doing shit days and come fuck with y'all up.
Yeah,
up
you
in
might as
Butler.
well. I
Yeah.
mean, we got our vintage store one block down. We have a thrift store.
Yeah.
Butler is kind of like a hidden gem. Like if you want to do like little small business things all day, full Main Street.
Yeah.
You know, get a nice coffee. There's a comic book store.
Okay,
there's
word
a
up, yeah.
clothing store.
Okay.
So you can do a bunch of things.
All that shit. Yeah.
The complaint is no one wants to drive out to Butler, but it's like
what's like 40 minutes out.
40 minutes.
That's
and our prices are crazy cheap.
Yeah.
And I have vintage friends who own stores in Pittsburgh. No offense, anyone, but like our prices are cheap.
Yeah. No, I mean, because like y'all even like do like pop outs too, right?
Yep.
Like y'all come to the city and like you know what I mean, like just set up pop up shops and all that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We do. It's called Neighborhood Flea. It's always
Yeah.
the second Sunday. of the
Southside,
month.
right?
Yep.
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 Yep. No, yeah.
Southside
Like,
works.
again, that's where I caught my vest from y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we love doing that. Those are always great.
Those are fire,
Like,
bro. Like,
and especially because people will buy from us because
Yeah.
they realize our prices are so much cheaper
yeah,
than
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
else.
No, I definitely.
But
I ain't gonna drop the store name. Shout out to them, you know what I mean? But like, some of the prices looking crazy.
and that's what makes us different though, because like they have to do that because they're actually taking their time to go to Goodwill bins and
Yeah, I mean, cost of labor and all. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
and stuff like that. But like we're moving clothing for like 20 cents a pound, so we can afford to put our prices super low,
Yeah.
you know. And we'd rather move our clothing than have it sit on the hanger for months and months and months.
Facts.
Yeah.
I do want to ask, because you're sports. You know what I mean? It's like I just want to kind of, what are some of your all-time like favorite sports moments?
Oh my.
Loaded question. I know it's loaded. It's loaded.
Well, I'll bring up a negative one.
Okay.
I'm a big Tar Heel fan.
Okay.
Grew up, my dad loved the Tar Heels.
Really? Okay.
He was North Carolina and Michigan.
Okay, interesting. Oh, damn! I got beef. Michigan.
Yeah,
I got beef.
know. When you said Penn State, I was like, all right.
I got beef. No, but yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Well, that's one of my sports moments when I was little. I remember Michigan beating Penn State on a last-second touchdown to Mario Manningham. I remember that clear as day.
I don't. Now, I don't even know what you're talking about for another now. So, like, I mean, like, yeah, because, like, I became, obviously, I'm a fan of my alma mater, you know what I mean?
Right.
But, like, the history, I don't even know what moment you talk about. So, I can't even. Okay.
I was little.
Yeah,
so
right.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Man, do I have a lot? Oh, the negative one I was going to
Okay,
bring up.
right.
When Villanova hit the last second shot against Tar Heels in the national championship.
What year was that, son?
I think it was 2015 because I'm pretty sure Tar Heels came back 2016 and won it.
Okay.
If I'm thinking correct.
That shit sounds vaguely familiar, bro. Like, yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about.
I cried. I legit sat there and cried because Page, he was one of the point guards on UNC. 2 seconds before that, he hit a crazy three-pointer. I have no idea how he made it, so I'm going wild. I'm like, yeah, we're about to win.
Yeah.
Last second shot, all net.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, time to go to bed. And my dad, I was at college at the time, I'm pretty sure. And I remember my dad calling me the next day. And all jokes.
Yeah, right, of course.
I know you're on suicide watch. Or
yeah.
It's like, no, I'm not. Yeah. He's like, good, because I'm not
if
either.
you feel like that, bro, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember all the Steelers Super Bowls.
Okay.
The freaking San Antonio catch in the end zone.
With his fucking toes in the yeah, right.
Bro, like I'm never gonna forget that. When James Harrison returned the ball for 99 damn yards for a cut.
No, Mike. Like I didn't I didn't watch that live. So, but Mike got into that. Yeah.
It was go.
Yeah. That's fire. That's fire.
Nuts.
No, that's definitely fire for sure.
I watch so many sports.
Yeah,
I'm sure something will pop into my head.
Yeah, facts. How you feel about A-Rod joining the squad? What's your thoughts about the current state?
Listen,
of these lures right now, man.
He is one of the most polarizing people.
You can say crazy. It's okay. Crazy is a word for that.
Listen, on some things I agree with.
Yeah, right.
Like his takes about holistic foods and things like that. Agree on him. There's just some things where I'm like, bro, okay, just shut up.
Bro, my whole thing with him, son, is that like he's like, yo, and he was like, I'm gonna go into the sensory deprivation room and think about where I'm gonna go. He came out, I'm going to the Jets. You could have just taken a day. He went to the sensory.
Bro. That's what sometimes, and then he makes it a big deal. He's like, I don't know why all you guys talk about me all the time. And I'm like, you kind of do it to yourself, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, I know you're different. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. But, like,
I guess
I don't know.
So whatever.
Like, if we would have got A-Rod 5 years ago,
No, bro,
I'd
of
be
course,
so hype
of
about
course,
it.
of course, of course.
But dude's turning for 41.
Yeah, man, he's coming off that, ACL.
Achilles,
Yeah, man. What,
like,
was it Achilles or like
Achilles,
it was
yeah.
Achilles?
'cause
Okay,
it was
word.
literally the opening night of the
Yeah,
Jets.
bro, he had the flag.
9/11.
Flag.
Four
My son
plays
was-
in. 4 plays in.
Yeah, bro, crazy.
I actually felt really bad for him.
Bro, like, how could you not? It's just like,
It was,
damn,
yeah.
bro. Like, and like, I can't imagine what Jets fans were even like thinking. I'm just like, yo,
Well,
that's actually kind of crazy.
That's kind of where okay, so I didn't like the Russell Wilson move either. I just don't.
Like him coming to the Steelers or like him leaving?
Him coming to the Steelers.
Really? Okay.
I thought he was washed. I still think he's washed. No offense, Russell, but just not a Russell fan. And his prime in Seattle, cool.
Yeah.
Old again.
Yeah, right.
And with this Aaron Rodgers move, we're going to be back in the same position we were the last 5 years again next year.
Yeah, right.
So my theory was, now I know we didn't want to pay Justin Fields that much, but bro wasn't terrible.
I don't know, like, do you think like the Steelers got an issue with just like kind of grabbing the vets when it's like they're not, like, they're maybe like a year or two from retiring, like thinking they could just squeeze out a championship from?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Putting ourselves in this position. And we messed up when we knew Ben was on his way out.
Well, Ben Loki held y'all hostage though. Like he was even kind of riding the glory of like
not get into how
the
I feel
chip
about
he got.
Ben.
You know what I mean? Like he was like, "Hey, listen, I got y'all the chip." Like granted, it was years and years and years ago at this point, but you remember, right? You remember when I did the thing? It was dope back then, and it's just like, bro, like we're in like season whatever now, and we don't even have a quarterback after you, bro. Like,
I think he had a say in it too.
Oh.
And it's like, I have a lot of respect for what he did for the Steelers, but I've never been a Ben Roethlisberger.
Bro,
fan.
he just held your
I'm
hostage,
sorry.
and like y'all just couldn't set up host him. So now, I mean, like this is all just residual effects of that.
It's literally purgatory.
Yeah, fair.
And I feel bad for Mike Tomlin because if Mike Tomlin were to lead the Steelers, you know how many teams would be at his door waiting for him, begging for him to come?
You think so?
Oh, 110%. Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the league.
Okay.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as Steeler fans, we're not getting our playoff wins.
Mm-hmm.
We're spoiled.
Yeah.
We like to talk crap on Mike T.
Yeah.
And people don't put into perspective, since Mike T has had a winning season.
Mm-hmm.
This dude's been doing it for 18 years, hasn't had a losing season. So we don't have top of the pick in the draft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're
right.
Not getting the
Never took a year to like tank and like get the picks or whatever. Right.
And then we went with like a drought with our old GM. He just wasn't doing anything. I do like our GM now. I think that, I hate to say this because I would never want to see Mike T go anywhere. I'm a huge
Hey, man. Listen, man.
But I think his
time is up, man.
I think his words are getting stale in the locker room. But I think, like, if he were to leave the Steelers, there's no question every other team would be at his door pounding it down. He is a leader of men. Mike T's great. I would never say anything about Mike T, but I just think in Pittsburgh, we're over it.
In the grander scheme, I
Yeah.
feel that. Nah, because like could definitely like this could be in like, how do you not have a podcast too? By the way, you should like definitely.
I've thought about it.
Yeah, like
I just go on TikTok and I start ranting.
I mean, like I'm like that's a start, but like even if you just get someone else who you can like at least have a rapport with, or I feel like you're someone that could just go off the hot topics that are like in sports too, and just have your own what I mean?
I would love to.
That's a bit more difficult, but I think you got the chops for it, though, for sure.
I appreciate it.
Something to think about for sure. But
thank you.
Jace, thank you so much for coming through, yo. I was really excited to fucking have you for sure. Dope to chop it up. This is just the point of the pod where if you got anything to plug, if you want to plug where people can find you on social media. If not, no worries. If you don't want to be found, but anything you got going on, let the people know. And thank you so much again for taking the time. We appreciate you.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Go find me Instagram at Jasa, Jasa, _bro, BRO. You guys are more than welcome to slide in my DMs. Website is on the way. I just did my finishing touches, so you guys will be able to slide in. You need any styling advice, help, you need me to style you, I got you. I'm on TikTok, everything else too. You'll see me going on rants about vintage and sports.
Is your handle the same on
Yep.
the IG?
Yep.
Okay, word.
All
All
of
right.
them. Yep. And my link in my bio has all my social medias too. So yeah, hit me up. I'll get back and
Word up.
get you fitted.
Hell yeah. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yo, listen, man. MIC Podcast, episode 176. Jasa Brochetti in the building. And we out, bro. Peace.